Okay, so we have the base items over here. For their requirements, let's start getting down some housing. So first things first, let's just get a road around this drop-off point here. And we are going to have... Where do we want to put the housing? Where's going to be the best section? Probably in this quadrant here. It's a chunk of space on either side of this. So yeah, we'll do housing here. So first things first, let's get in some houses. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll put the canteen there. I can't remember if the...
An explosion.
I think the gas might actually need heating. So if I put heating there, then if I do a road from there to here, we should be able to put a heater there. Yep. Okay, that is fine. However, we are going to need to have a warehouse here to supply that. There, it should be able to pick it from the main warehouse. We will need one there though for picking up the gas later on. So, first sets of people are in, up and running. We'll get in some extra houses very quickly.
Your people are miserable.
They should be used to it by now, mate. Don't you worry. Right, just block that off. So let me have a look. Arctic Lodge. Yeah, I can fit an Arctic Lodge here. And the items for the gas mines. Let's see. Gas mines. We have 2 items. And they just provide productivity. That's it. And they are both through transmuting. So we're going to need to get scrap and start transmuting those. Does it tell me how much it costs to make? No. We'll have to go to Nate and actually see how much it actually costs. But that's not a problem. So let's have a look at the gas mine. That is 250 technicians per. However, we need to get to 500 until we can actually unlock oil lamps, and then we can have full capacity, and then we can upgrade, and then we can start deleting people. That sounds a little bit weird. Hopefully you all knew what I meant, as in downgrade them, because we can just get the unlock section done, and then we can start back downgrading. Okay, Pemmican is kicking in. That should be fine. We'll just wait for this to catch up with itself. And the numbers should be alright for the most part. Let's have a look. So while we're doing that, let's have a look at
You
Nate.
reached a new milestone.
The items for Nate for the oil, also gas, apologies, is that. And that is 10 scrap and 10 wood. And that one is... Oh, we need caoutchouc and steel ingots. And 50 scrap. That's a lot of scrap, to be fair. Right, in that case, let's go and go over to Nate's here.
Only now reporting in.
Let's grab 150 of that, and let's grab 150 caoutchouc, and we'll take that over to the Arctic.
Airship.
Right, how much scrap do we actually have? Not a lot. Like, really not a lot. There's the old Cape scrap, but we're looking for the Arctic scrap. That 19. Lost Expedition. So, you can get it through deep sea diving, you can get it through quests, or you can start to explore the northern cap up here and just start flying around, basically.
Ship constructed.
Which is why some people have dozens of ships just floating over here and just keeping an eye open for when it spawns in. See, there's some scrap. Yes, and it is pretty abysmal.
Heading set. Maneuvering.
So I was going to go flying around and see if we can find some scrap, just for example. There's some.
Heading set.
You don't really need to go too far into the north because it does get into really rocky crags up here. But there isn't really much of anything.
Dirigibbling.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Flight path plotted.
I wonder if the tourism update is going to bring people out here to the Arctic for visitation and exploring. There's some more scrap.
Maneuvering.
That looks like scrap up there. There's some scrap as well. Oh no, that's an actual
Flight
item.
path plotted. Dirigibbling.
More scrap. So yeah, as you can see, we can get scrap or we can get actual loot for the Arctic lodges out here as well.
Maneuvering. Heading set.
Very time consuming and tedious just to try and
On
find
course.
tiny amounts of scrap.
Heading set.
Good. Hades and sticks. Scrap.
Dirigibbling.
That might be an item. Yeah, it is. Slightly different pictures, or those are both scrap.
On course.
It's a slightly lighter shade on the box for items. There's loot all over the place over here.
On course.
Up to 25.
Dirigibbling.
See that?
On course.
That's just regular scrap. Same, that's going to be scrap. So if you run the game on triple speed and just fly around here, you can get it, and it's not
Flight path plotted.
awful, it's just not particularly quick. But then again, what is quick in Anno? This is a game about time and dedication and
Heading
patience.
set.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
And there is the
On
counter.
course.
And the steel ingots. Scrap.
Ship
Heading
constructed.
Right, let's get you back over to the
On
main base.
course.
Over some more scrap. Ooh. Airships that pass in the night or daytime. So, if we now
Props are spinning.
okay, we have to unselect the ship and reselect it. Trade that.
Cargo stations.
Let's drop all this off. Right, you are going to need to grab wood, and you're also going to need to grab scrap. If we can find it. It must be up here.
You gained an influence bonus.
There we go, 50. We need steel, not that much though. It's only like 5 if I remember correctly, but we'll take 10 tons just to make sure. And then we'll sail over
Maneuvering.
to Naty Boys. And we'll do a transmute. And we'll get one of the only items you can get. One out of the 2 that you can get. Luckily, we should be able to get the legendary, which is 40% productivity and produces zinc and copper as a byproduct. Aha, we need gas. It's not wood, it's gas that we need.
Dirigibbling.
Luckily, we're getting closer over here. We're up to 322. So we're at 7. So about 20 more houses. So we will actually get in a heater over here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. Yeah, that house isn't going to be... No. Jeez. That would have been painful. Okay, at least we can get some extra houses there now. These guys are going to be completely out of range of a canteen. Yes, they are. So we'll get a canteen here. They're in range. They're in range. They're in range. They just need more pemmican, which is going to be coming in. And then we can look at getting the gas up and running. So now when you're upgrading to technicians, you don't actually need explorers out here at all. There's nothing you can do out here. All you can do on these ice pit plateaus is get gas, and that is just pure technicians. So in theory, you need 1,000. If you want to farm everything, it's 1,000 technicians out here. You don't need any more. And you'll require 0 explorers. Okay, 437. They're at 5. Oh, this is going to be close, actually. I don't know if that's going to be enough. So let's put another house there. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough housing here. Okay, so we'll get that in there. Yeah, they're just falling off range slightly. So that should unlock me to the technicians. Just wait for this to catch up. And we are going to need to bring over a lot of wood, actually. So we'll actually do that now.
Altitude stable.
Let's just drop all this off. And we will grab wood. And bring that over now.
Maneuvering.
Somebody get out and push the airship, please. Ooh, what was going on with the ice there? Interesting glitch. I've seen that before. Nice, the iceberg is twerking. It came in like an iceberg. Okay, no more. No more singing anyway. I can't do anything about the glitchy twerky. Right. It's so slow. Even on triple speed. If we run it on normal speed, that's how slow it actually is. In headwind and fully loaded, it is really slow. In ideal conditions, an airship is great. In not, it is painful. The only thing is, it can't be shot down. Okay, so there we go. See, the explorers are going through the roof.
Props are spinning.
Where the heck are you flying? Brakes. Yeah, I have more than enough housing out here. So let's get you back to base.
On course.
Let's just double check. It is for the gas mines, as we said, 250 technicians, and we have 4 we could place down. Okay, pemmican is coming in. So I might just upgrade this and then delete. And then in theory, we could also look at reducing the consumption items. So what we'll have a look at is, while we're over here,
Altitude stable.
is items and Arctic Lodge items. Maybe I have the other ones on the other island. I think I do. So let's get you over
Flight
here
path
very quickly.
plotted.
Because there are 1 or 2 items we can buy from the Inuits, and there's 1 or 2 items you can actually make through transmuting to reduce the consumption rates of your people out there. So we'll see. Do we have any over here? Yeah, sleeping bags. Consume less pemmican. And I think that is it. So if we have a look at... Can we search for a technician shelter? Yeah, the rest are all transmuting items. So they're the only 2 that you can actually buy. That's sleeping bags and pemmican. It's not much, but it's something. We will take it all day. So if we can grab some plankage while we're here and get over here.
On course.
So
I'm warm
we-
enough.
We're going to put the Arctic Lodge. Yeah, I could reduce some of the consumption down there over here, actually. Arctic Bodge. Yeah, we could fit that there. That's the point we are going to need a post office over here as well. And steel.
Crops are spinning.
Right, if you can just drop some of that off. Right.
Flight path plotted.
These should be ready for upgrade. Ah, there we go. So if we just upgrade that many. It's 360. No scoping. We'll just upgrade them all for a bit.
Altitude
And then I
stable.
can replace later on. So let's go over here. And we're going to need to grab some steel. Yeah, it's just steel for the gas mine. And then the actual wells, I think, might take reinforced concrete, but don't hold me to that.
Airship.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Maneuvering.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Okay, how are we doing? It's nearly over here, I believe. Losing track. There it is. Okay. Nearly there. Should have attached a tow rope to that one and just start dragging it along. See, we're just flying up the technicians now. And we're still missing the
People
post office.
celebrate your leadership.
Do, 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 do,
Waiting
do, do,
course.
do. No rush game. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Right,
Dirigibbling.
let's get you over here. See, we're already at basically the 1,000 required. So let's have a look. Post office doesn't require heat. So the post offices can go wherever they want. We can literally place those here.
You reached a
Then-
new milestone.
Yeah, outpost, there's 1,000. And then Arctic Lodge, we get you there. And then we put you in there to reduce Arctic flu and consumption rates. And you are consumption rates as well. So now we can put down the gas mines. Let's just delete that road for a second. And then gas mine will go here in range of the Arctic Lodge, in range of all those three. There we go. And then the same here, you are both in range there. So that should get me to, that is 500 for those two. So now we can start deleting some of the extra explorers because we don't need the actual explorers anymore. And we don't even need the majority of the technicians anymore either. I don't even know where that last explorer is. It's around somewhere. No idea. Ah, there. Hiding away over there. You will not escape my wrath. So, those ones are fine. It's kind of these ones over here that we want to probably delete because they have their consumption reduced. So we'll actually get rid of this and artificially reduce it down to 500. We don't need any more. There's actually physically no need. And there's no need having the extra people here because that just means more people to feed. That is not what we need. So gas pump, gas pump, gas pump.
There. Glad I don't have to be your pump attendant no more. The cheek of it.
Too far? Oh. Missing construction material. Good.
Airship.
Airship. So we're going to grab some extra wood and some extra steel. And then we can have a look at getting in warehouse here and a warehouse here for those coverage.
Ready.
Right, over here, please. Okay, so if we grab planks and steel and get a wiggle on, get back over here.
Set.
God, can that direction of the wind please change or something, or just go? That is absolutely horrific. Right, so let's just check. Well, we've got a minute. Let's just jump around and repair some destroyed buildings. Just those two. Oh. The pirates. They're both absolutely fine. Speed difference. Unloaded. Well, I'm guessing it's unloaded. And with wind versus loaded against wind. Drastic.
The people celebrate your leadership.
See what, yeah, that's because we've just deleted that one. That's why we're up. My bad, my bad.
Waiting course. Okay, unloaded. So let's have a look at the gas mine. There is in range, but it's not in range of heat. So let's see, how far does the heat pipes run to? There. So we do you there. Let's get that road connecting you to that. Let's get your gas mines down. And we can put another gas mine over here. It's in range of heat, so that is fine. And then the last one
is over here, which we don't have enough wood to do this. Last one.
Ready?
We have enough steel, just not enough wood. And let's have a look at materials. Everything is looking a-okay for the amount of goods we've got here. They are fairly well sustained over here. All we need to do is get that last one up and running.
Stable.
So let's grab some steel, and the rest is going to be wood. And we get that over here.
Dribbling.
And we are going to monitor the amount of gas. We're going to put that up at the top so we can see how much gas we're
If
doing.
you don't exploit this, some other bird will.
Yeah. Okay, looking good. Yeah, it's going to leave me with 16 extra technicians, which is perfectly fine.
You've left the whole thing a ruddy jumble.
Good. Go back to building your weird machines, mate. Luckily, this one is nicely compacted, so you can actually have the heaters near the actual oil wells and gas wells and the actual housing, whereas on some of the other ones they are really quite far out, so you're going to be struggling on getting coverage out to them, unfortunately. So let's just get a road over here, and let's get your extractors down. You will need a warehouse, and you will also need a heater. Where does that range run out? That is fine there. So we'll put the heater here. So there we go. That is the island set up with the right amount of technicians. We don't have any wastage. We don't have any missing or extra explorers, and all the gas mines are down. So that is how you can set up and complete the campaign and get set up on the ice peninsulas. We may continue the playthrough and just expand on improvements later on. Hopefully you enjoyed this part of the playthrough. If we continue, I'll catch you on the next part. If not, we will catch you again soon.